What's quack-a-lackin', guys? So, Black Ops 3, is it worth the money? Should you pre-order it? Is it good this time around? These are the questions and more we are gonna answer in this video. So, in general, the game was just extraordinary. I love the beta. There are obviously things that need to be tweaked and worked on. Your Black Hat, some of the weapon balance, some of the specialist balance, but they did a great job in the beta completely neutralizing anything that was overpowered. They did a good job at not only identifying the problems, addressing the problems, but also resolving the problems in the beta. That's super impressive. So, final verdict. Do I think it is worth having? Is it one you want to invest your money into and hell, take the pre-order risk? I say, hell yeah, go for it. Not gonna lie, I'm an old-fashioned COD guy. I miss the military versions of it. I enjoyed COD 4, I loved Modern Warfare 2, up until the noob tubes became a plague on the game. But for the most part, those were good games. And henceforth, it's just been, degrading and downhill. And I feel like COD's not the same COD anymore. They keep trying to one-up themselves and impress everything. And, back then, I feel like if you've got the winning formula, why change it? A smart guy in history once said, if it's not broke, don't fix it. Kinda actually reminds me of what my dad said one time, is if you don't want to knock her up, put it in her butt. I don't know how that applies here, but I felt like sharing that with you. I really enjoyed the old Call of Duties when it was simplicity as success. That is what they did. They kept it simple. Everybody had the same streaks, same everything. And it wasn't about flashiness or crazy mobility or anything. They didn't need to evolve. I mean, you had your games like Halo and stuff like that built on futuristic. You had what was working back then. I am anti moving forward with this franchise. But, to be honest, I love it. Despite the fact that it's had more modifications than Caitlyn Jenner, I really love the beta. That was insensitive. Keep going, Bone. I think that what attracted me so much to this game was the fun nature. A lot of games nowadays do not have that fun factor factoring in. I mean, they're either overly competitive, they're too careless, and, they just can't make the game solid and work for them. I think Black Ops 3 does it good. The mobility's not over the top, the wall running's great, there's not crazy dashing, completely eliminating any sort of real skill or tracking on your enemies. I think they did it really well. And with the progression of specialists, with them being integrated into the game, you not only have your weapon-based specialists, but you have the ability-based specialists for those that want to play objectively, those want to, get increased speed to run capture the flag, get a revive with rejack, stuff like this. These are different options, and I feel like they're finally catering a little more to objective gameplay. I love some of these objective perks and abilities inside of this game. Everybody's always been about building streaks. How many more lethals can you get? Can score streaks chain and chain and chain? And you could just keep having those run on forever while you decimate the enemy team and just pretty much force them into a spawn lock / rage quit situation. And this game, you have other options. You don't have to be the guy using the super aggressive specialist. You can do what you want and play how you will. And that has value to it. I think that it's good to have different options. The beta had a few hiccups, but they resolved those in a very timely manner. Some people had issues with connections, even, problems with the beta redemption codes, and they did a good job at trying to redeem themselves and fix them on the fly, and I was quite impressed with that. The game itself ran smooth enough for me to want to do it, and the most important part, and this is what lets you know whether or not you're enjoying it, understand that I maxed level on both platforms, Xbox One and PlayStation 4. I enjoyed the game enough to not only play the shit out of it on PlayStation 4, but to re-download it and do it all over again on Xbox One. Even though it's the same shit I just went through, and I had a blast with it. Not gonna lie, even after I hit max level cap, I kept playing. I probably played enough to prestige a good 5 times, give or take 1 prestiges. And that's a lot. In just a couple weeks period, I had more fun with this game than I've had in a Call of Duty since Modern Warfare 2. Now, the one decision I always weigh on whether or not I want to purchase a game like this is if I had fun. And yeah, they delivered. I really thoroughly enjoyed it. I'd heavily recommend this to my friends. Generally, I'm like, nope, skip it. Didn't like Advanced Warfare. Ghost was laughable. Wasn't a big fan of those. This one, on the other hand, is a lot of fun, and I really did enjoy it, and I can't wait to start playing it again, and I'm kind of pissed that I gotta wait a couple more ones. They teased us, but still, very happy that I had a chance to experience this game, the beta, and give my final actual opinion on the game. I enjoyed the beta. I can't wait to get my paws on this, see League play, and a handful of other things incorporated into this game, and honestly, it's definitely moved up on my list. Originally, this game would have been like 5th or 6th on my must-buy list for games in 2015. This one now breaks with probably number 2. That's really impressive, seeing as how you got Fallout and a handful of other games coming out. Great game, great experience, great integration with specialists. They knocked it out, guys. Fucking 9 out of 10. Yeah. No, and this isn't even IGN, this is legit shit. I was not paid to say this. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe for future Black Ops 3 gameplay, follow me on social media to never miss a live stream or upload, and continue browsing the channel by clicking one of the videos on the screen. Take care, guys.